Hey guys, what is up? Green Machine Sam. Welcome back to another video here today. Today we have another episode of Cardinals franchise. Looking at Jerome Baker, hopefully getting him involved in today's game plan so that he can get moved up to superstar ability. That'd be insane for him because that'd be two linebackers already with insane abilities. But we just have to make sure. We just have to try and. You'll see me trying real fucking hard at the end of the game to get him his fucking stats correct. Back at home, updated Kyler Murray's appearance, updated a couple other players' appearances. Kind of messed around with a couple others with what I thought looked fucking dope as shit. There's Josh Rosen, but I don't even think he started. No, because I think it's Tua. The Dolphins every year, when you are doing a franchise, go out and sign a bitch ton of people. They also draft a bitch ton of people because they have the picks and because they have the cap salary. Now, is their team good? No, not even close. But for some reason, we fucking struggled today, so you'll see that. I played absolutely horrific, and I decided to get off the 6 after this game. I just decided, fuck it, I'm going to go play some MLB or something, which then later pissed me off, and I got off that too. So, Matt Breida, Kenyon Drake. Matt Breida is also here in real life, so that's kind of freaky. I don't know if he signed or if he got traded, but, he's here, so that's kind of weird. Kenyon Drake is actually on the Cardinals, and is their main running back right now. But let's get underway. I decided to go with one of their home throwbacks. It is a white top. No, it's a 2000 away classic. Yeah. Tua not having the greatest year, throwing 6 touchdowns, 4 picks, but left-hander is doing good for a rookie at least. Matt Breida just kept fucking breaking tackles, I think, and kept just falling forward for an extra yard or two, which always pisses me off because it's just I'm trying to tackle you, just fucking fall over. But I understand that's part of his job, so I'm not going to be completely pissed. This game, like I said, I was just frustrated with myself more than anything. I wasn't really frustrated with how the game was playing, more or less with me not playing well. So there was a couple times where I'm like, the fuck is this shit? But, I get some shit going my way too. I throw a lob pass and it goes right over the corner's head, in which he could have picked it. Then, I'm not going to say shit, but Grant Delpit gets a tackle there. Rashawn Gary looking for his 10th career sack already in his second year. Jakeem Grant looking for some room to run. Yeah, so Jakeem Grant had some big returns last week and some big returns this week. Down already starting off the day. 8 touchdowns, 0 picks. That's all going to fucking change. Yards are under 1,000. We need to get that up. But then again, we've been running the ball well, and we haven't really had the need to push the ball down the field. And we haven't had the need to get into those shootouts at the end of the game where I'm putting up 400-plus yards in the passing game. And, I'm throwing for 40 times a game. And I just haven't had that need to go to that, as we are wearing the red on white today, as they are going with the green pants. So we're just going to go with some white pants here. Their linebacking core is fucking weird. It is. And their fucking defensive back group is weird as shit, too. You can't even fucking deny it. The linebacking core has 3 stand-up linebackers and then Taco Charlton. So, okay. And then they have basically 3 corners and a in-the-box safety in their defensive back group. O.J. Howard just finds a way open. People have also asked me, why don't you throw to the outside more? It's just, when somebody's coming across the middle like O.J. Howard, like Isabella, and they're streaking open, it's so much easier to throw to them than it is to somebody else. As we'll try to throw to Judy, he doesn't fucking come back to the ball for some reason, and boom. Pick off. They do start off the 1-yard line, but I just don't think we capitalize on this drive. Yeah, fucking Okuda should have went for a pick there. He could have had his 2nd of the year, which would have been nice. I do like these zone read concepts right here, as they do start working later in the game. I think this is this game. And then these jet passes are always nice because we have such speed in the slot position that once you get them engaged and they're not on a good pursuit angle, you can take off down the field like this. And then a lot of these deep, like 15-yard in routes are also getting open for us. Granted, the thing is, our right tackle just isn't playing good. DJ Humphries, he's not a good pass protector. So that's definitely something we're going to have to look at in the draft and in free agency, of course, even though we did bring him in last year. We can always trade people. Remember, I can't trade him the year that I bring him in, but I can trade him the next year if I do not like him anymore. Now, if I like trade for somebody, I can definitely fucking trade them whenever I feel like it. But like, if I bring somebody in on like a $550K contract, I only feel it's right that I can't trade him for a year just to like show like, hey, you came in here, I'm not gonna be trading you type of attitude. Their O-line still isn't good, and our D-line just didn't get off to a great start. Linebackers kept getting blown up out the ass, and that's why I think I stuck in a 4-3 for quite some time. Is because I just wanted to put as many big bodies on the field as humanly possible. Yeah, Juwan Bentley goes off this game. If I'm pretty sure he basically takes the role of Jerome Baker the whole game and gets tackles. So, as he gets a tackle for loss here, we're already in the second quarter, up 7-0. Kind of a slow game so far. Not a whole ton happening compared to a normal game. But, you know, these games are always fun as well. It just really depends on your execution. Can you put points on the board when you need to? Another week of me using a linebacker pushing triangle, and it gives me an animation where he starts to like step back and catch it, and then the guy steps right in front, catches it, and goes for a couple yards. So, and then these running back fucking slant routes. Cool, thanks. Laptop or tablet, thanks, assholes. If you guys heard that in the background, that was either one of those. I'm pretty sure my laptop. But anyway, yeah, Juwan Bentley had a really good game. Like, I looked up and he had like 9 tackles. I was like, oh, okay. And then here I finally decided to switch out of it. I'm like, screw it. It's 3rd and 21. We cannot let them get a whole ton of yards, as I almost thought this was a touchdown, and Patrick Peterson barely broke it up. I'm like, yeah, you better fucking broke it up. And Josh Jackson gets a block. Long Nichols trying to run away, but tight ends are just a little too fast. I think Josh Rosen might have even caught him as well if given the chance. So yeah, these guys were very run committed as well. I don't know if we're just not having the success that we need, or teams are actually thinking that if they stop us, if they can stop us in the run game, they can beat us, which isn't the case. Like, I think I'm better in the pass game than I am in the run game, but John Ross will catch an amazing pass out of bounds. That's the only reason why I left that clip in, was because I'm like, damn, that was a fucking decent-ass catch. It's Albert Wilson. Albert Wilson always has superstar or superstar X Factor after the first year. I don't know why. It's like him, Jamison Crowder, Zach Pascal, and like Steve Sims. Like, there's like 4 wide receivers that always get upgraded like 1 or 2 tiers just because, like, I don't know, they like are incorporating the game plan really nicely or something. I don't know. As Matt Breida just takes off, and you know, X still not working, conservative tackle still not working. You know, game's broken. Fuck you, EA. Have an attitude. That was one of my biggest moments where I was just like, man, fuck this game. You know, it sucks because I enjoy playing NCAA 14 so much, and I wish I could have a way to record it, but I just don't feel like buying a capture card and a new laptop at the moment. Because I'd have to buy probably a couple $100 laptop or even a PC, and I just can't do that right now. But especially during this pandemic type shit. But I mean, hey, the pandemic looks like it's going away. I'm not going to mention the other stuff that's going on because I don't want to upset anybody or piss anybody off or fucking whatever, because, you know, yeah. We did have Jerry Jeudy open, and if I would have probably thrown a bullet pass and let him outside, it probably would have been over his right-hand shoulder, but Indio's ball will pick up about the first down. Yeah. Yeah. Some of the animations you get as a running back aren't that great. I'm going to put that out there. I think it was this game that I thought O.J. Howard had like 15 catches, but he only ended up with like 9. I guess we did like not really target him after like the third quarter or so. No, after the second quarter probably. Andy Isabella still having an amazing year. O.J. Howard having an amazing year. I think we just got to get those outside receivers a little bit more involved. Granted, but we're running the football, so we're only getting like 20, 25 attempts a game. And, if you're completing 70% of those, you're walking away with what, like maybe 16 completions, 17 completions, something around there. So it's not like you have a whole ton of opportunities. And when OJ is getting open and making good plays, you can't not go to him. It's not like, oh, OJ's open, but I need to get Christian Kirk the ball, so I'm going to throw this curl. Oh, Jerry Jeudy hasn't gotten the ball today, so I'm going to throw this streak. Like, no. I'm going to throw what I need to, and I'm going to throw when I want to. I think the one thing I kind of want to look at is maybe scrambling a little bit more with Kyler Murray. But we did get lucky last year when he went down with an injury and he was only out for a game. Because most other franchises I do, if I even scramble with a QB, they fucking die. Especially like Trubisky. Trubisky always gets fucking hurt for some reason. But then again, I don't like keeping Trubisky anymore either, so because he's expensive and he's dog shit. As Joe Mixon finally getting it going, has some decent rushes here, gets his averages back up. Yeah, see, OJ just gets open. I don't know why. Yeah, I decided to go with the single sleeve on Kyler with his 3/4 on his left still. He's had multiple different versions. He's had his he had like this weird thing where it only went down to like mid forearm. So it wasn't like the half sleeve that like went up his arm or went down his arm. It was like a undershirt that only went down to like where like you'd put your like QB wristband. And he wore that for a game, I think. And then he had like the normal undershirt on. He had the 3/4 on. He had a long undersleeve on both sides. So, I mean, you just have to go with what you think is the coolest. And I thought this was the coolest, so decided to go with that. A couple other people got changes in their socks, got changes in their cleats, got changes in their armbands, stuff like that. I might be going through and making sure anybody that has like the wrist braces might get changed to like some heavy duty like white tape or something, just to match our outfits a little bit more, since we won't be wearing black all that much. As the fact that I just don't really like the black unis all that much, and when I do want to use them, I can only use them like once a season. Like, it's not like I'm out here running them every single time that I want to. As we throw another stupid fucking play, and this is actually what lets them back in the door, because now they're only down 6, and because I think we decided to go for 2, which was weird. I accidentally went for it. I wasn't really paying attention, because I like paused the game, went upstairs, got a drink and a snack, came back downstairs, and then I forgot that we had just scored and had to go for the extra point, so I picked like a play. And I was like, oh shit, this is a 2-point conversion as I was throwing the football. So yeah, they decided to make it a game. And this is when I really started trying to get Jerome Baker his like 2 sacks or 2 tackles for a loss. Because I'm sitting there and I'm like, shit, he doesn't have his stats yet. Like, Juwan Bentley has his stats right now. Like, shit, I need to get this thing going or I'm not going to get him superstar. And I'm going to spoil this for you. I didn't get him fucking superstar. Which kind of sucks because, if we would have got him superstar, that would have been real nice. I could have focused maybe a little bit more on Juwan Bentley, let the other 2 roam around by themselves, but we didn't, so we're going to have to wait for another opportunity to get there. I wish O.J. Howard would get a fucking chance. I don't know if I have to throw him like 3 touchdowns to get him the chance, or throw him 150 yards, or 15 receptions or something. No clue. Yeah, Christian Kirk back in the end zone. Like a god. We did have a play with Andy Isabella like that 2 weeks ago, but there was a holding call, so I didn't even include it in the video. Yeah, as you see, I'm going double A gap blitz, and I'm trying to make sure like Chase Winovich doesn't get the sack. I'm trying to like force Chase Winovich to take the tackle and push everybody inside, and like let Jerome Baker just come in free. Because I so want him to get it. But Jesus, why am I yawning so much? I'm not even like tired. Yeah, see, I just keep on fucking trying it. As the capture card, well, the capture HDR, which glitches out right there. See, I'm keeping him about 5 yards back, and as soon as the ball snapped, I'm trying to run and like get there. As I almost get there right there, and like I think this is one of the last possessions of the game, so I don't really have another chance after this, which is kind of upsetting because it's just like, because it's kind of like, fuck, like that should have been my sack. That should have been his superstar ability, and you know, we should be done. John Ross will catch a pass there, dangerous pass there, but nonetheless, a pass. Yeah, Jordan Howard just was in the game so much at the end of the game. I just don't understand that. Like, whenever your running back runs out of steam, the backup's just, like, in forever then, which is weird. Or whenever they get over, like, 100 yards and, like, they've had enough, they just, like, sit out the rest of the game. So that's why I'm kind of glad I brought in. I didn't even notice Jakeem Grant was in on this play. I think I just wanted to change it to a pass. As Henry Ruggs will catch his first touchdown. He's an exciting player, but I completely forgot that we even had extra, like we had a bunch of wide receivers on the roster. So that was kind of my fault. I probably should have went in a different direction and let him go to a team that actually needs him. But whatever, 4th and 5. Looking to blitz here again with Jerome Baker. Hopefully get out on the... See, I'm right there, and it's just like, fuck, dude, come on, give me that. And then Pat Pete just gets burned by fucking Nelson Aguilar. It's just... I was just like, I'm right there. Just give me the fucking sack. Just give me it. Just let him put his arm out and grab him real quick. And, you know, we just couldn't get it done, and that sucks. And then we just keep running with Jordan Howard here, and he's a fucking monster. 98 carrying, I'm pretty sure, so he's not going to drop the football. See, that's what always disturbs me, is like he has 98 carry but drops the football, like a lot. But then there's like running backs that have like 82 carrying and never drop the football. Yeah, I don't know what was up with these like zone reads, but we started like executing perfectly on them near in the fourth, and so on and stuff. This game was a good game. Jerome Baker only got his 1 sack out of whatever he needed, so that sucked. Josh Jackson with a block. Bilal Nichols picks it up. Henry Ruggs gets his first touchdown. You know, just everything of that nature. We just outperformed them in every way, and we let them back in the game by throwing those 2 picks. Because they were 2 big picks, and they were 2 big returns. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Turn on post notifications, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.